Hey guys, this is App Review. Today I'm excited to bring you the full review of the Commuter series case from Otterbox for the Samsung Galaxy S2. I know a lot of you guys are excited about this case, and I do want to show it off to you guys here. So, it retails for $34.95, so it is a little bit more expensive than most cases, but obviously you guys know that Otterbox does make high quality cases, and that's around their price point. So this is a hybrid style case which features both plastic and silicone in one, so it is two-piece as you can see. And before we start, let's just take a look at the goodie pack on the inside. So let's open this up, and as you can see, you get a screen protector. This is crystal clear. You get a microfiber and also a squeegee to install it. So pretty nice to them include that. Let's set that aside, and we'll take a look at both pieces. So first of all, this is the back plastic spine which will wrap around the silicone. This is a tough polycarbonate. Right on this area is a glossy plastic, whereas on these sides it is a matte finish. So this will add some good grip on it, but the glossiness will actually let you slide this in and out of your pocket very easily. And this will basically keep the rigidity of this silicone so it doesn't tend to be a little bit flexible or move around. And at the same time it will add some more protection. And the silicone itself will add the most protection from shock and bumps. And it also features these plugs, as you can see, for the ports. So this will keep them dust free and clean. And it is a very nice fit, so let's pop it onto the device and we'll show you exactly how it looks. So it is a little bit difficult to install, just wanted to point that out. So all I do is I go in through the top and push the bottom on, make sure everything's aligned, and then this is where it gets tricky. You have to, the way I do it is I go up through the top first and then align the buttons on the sides. You gotta try to lift it up over because there is not much space, and then once you're done with that, you push in the bottom. So there you go, that's the final result. So before we would talk about the case, I just want to show you all the ports and the cutouts. So right off the bat you can see that the back has a beautiful cutout for the 8 megapixel camera. It fits in there very nicely. You don't have to worry about issues taking pictures, and while it is deeply recessed in there, that means that it will protect it from any scratches or any potential damage. Right here you can see the Otterbox logo as well as a cutout for the speaker. And that's a very nice cutout. Once again, that is deeply recessed in there because the case is a little bit thick, but because it is ample enough, you don't have to worry about the sound muffling at all. Now at the back of the case you can see two different tones. So this right here is a glossy plastic, while this here is a matte finish. So let's zoom up on that so you can see the difference. I'm not a big fan of the glossy plastic just because, as you can see, it picks up some fingerprints, whereas the matte finish picks up nothing, and it's much more grippier. It's very smooth as well. So I wish they would have done this around the whole case just to make it seem, one, much more cleaner, and two, just have it throughout the case and just be one solid design. On the bottom you do have two cutouts. One is a very nice cutout, as you can see, for the microphone. It's perfectly aligned right in the middle, so you'll have no issues with that. And then you have a silicone plug for the micro USB charger, which is very easy to pull out, just like that. And that gives you access to the micro USB charging port. And if you don't need to use it, all you gotta do is pop this back in there, and it sits flush with the surface, so no issues with that popping off. I kind of do like these plugs just because they're very comfortable, they're easy to pop off, easy to put back on, and they work just fine. The screen is pretty much left untouched except for this area right here, so you won't have issues pressing the home button or the capacitive buttons. Now one issue I have with the top is, while it covers these right here and it will add some more protection, as you can see from this angle right here, it does tend to pop up just a little bit. If I can push it down, let's see if I can show you how it is extended upwards just a little bit, and there's no way to push this down. I've tried everything. I've tried to stretch it backwards and just hold it down, but it is just permanently lifted up on there, as you can see. So while it doesn't affect the usage of the case, it's just a minor annoyance of mine. At the top you do have one large flap which covers both the microphone, but as you can see there's a little bit of a cutout there for it, and then the headphone jack. So if you ever need to use your headphones, all you gotta do is pop this off and put that in, and if you're not using it you can just push it back in and it'll fit in there just fine. So once again, really nice cutout. I do like how they've done these silicone plugs in there. On the left hand side you do have two cutouts. One is for the lanyard jack, good cutout, and then you have a silicone button for the volume up and down. So this is a silicone, but it's covered with that plastic, and it's very easy to press. It's not mushy at all. It's very responsive. And the same thing goes for the power button on the right hand side. So it's super easy to press. The silicone there is very soft, but at the same time it's clicky and responsive. And I do love how they've done all the cutouts around the case, and I'm very impressed. So while the case itself might be just a little bit thick, as you can see, it still keeps the same form factor of the Galaxy S2, so it still has a hump right at the back, and everything is just a little bit thicker. But it's still very manageable in the hand, it's comfortable, it doesn't add much in terms of weight. And I still think this is a great daily driver case for anyone that needs good protection. So obviously you will get some terrific protection out of this case. The silicone on the sides, as you can see here, adds some reinforcements. So if you were to drop this and it falls on a corner, it will fall on a pretty thick silicone part. Whereas the plastic all around here just holds the case together and makes it feel more solid. One thing I'm not a big fan of in terms of the silicone is the way that it picks up a lot of lint and dirt. So most notably it's around these corners right here, as you can see right on the inside there. It does have a lot of dust and lint. And it won't affect the usage at all, it just makes it look a little bit grimy. So I'm not a big fan of the quality of the silicone. I wish they would have done something a little bit more high quality. But overall I am pretty impressed with the case, and I have been using it for the past 5 or 6 days, and I will keep using it as my main case just because it's stylish. I love the way it looks, and at the same time it will offer pretty good protection. Once again, on the front you have a nice lip all around here, so that'll provide some great protection. This right here adds some more coverage, so if cases were to fall screen side down, you'll have protection here as well as all the other sides. And overall, the only minor issues I had are the back showing some fingerprints, it being a little bit bulky, and the fact that the silicone itself tends to pick up a lot of dirt and lint. So other than that, guys, it is a terrific case. I definitely recommend it. You can go check it out over at www.otterbox.com, and definitely look forward to their Defender series case and seeing how that one compares to this one. So anyways, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more of my content. Cheers.